We're taking a walk through the book of Revelation. There's a lot of plagues in the book of Revelation. This is chapter 9, the plague of the locust. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. Stars that fall from heaven, they're usually fallen angels. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose smoke of the pit, and as the smoke of a great furnace, and the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the bottomless pit. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power. And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of God in their foreheads. And to them was given that they should not kill the men, but that the men should be tormented 5 months. And their torment was as the torment of a scorpion when he strikes a man. And in those days shall those men seek death, but they won't find it, and they shall desire to die, and death will flee from them. And the shapes of the locust were like unto horses prepared for battle, and on their heads were as it were crowns like gold, and their faces were as faces of men. And they had hair as the hair of women, and their teeth were as teeth of lions, and they had breastplates, as it were breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was as the sound of chariots and many horses running to battle. They had tails like scorpions, and there were stingers on their tails. Their job and their power was to hurt men 5 months. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue was Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue, his name was Apollyon. If you ever studied any Greek history, Apollyon would be Apollo, the Greek god. One woe was passed. Now, a woe in the Bible is not a good thing, and there's 2 more to come. And behold, there shall be 2 woes more hereafter. And the 6th angel sounded, and heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying to the 6th angel, which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. The Euphrates River, if you look it up on the map, it is in the Middle East. And the 4 angels, they were loosed, were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay a third part of mankind. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. That would be 200 million. Excuse me, 200 billion. And I heard the number of them. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone. The heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. These are locusts. Take note, this is a note, this is a vision. John was caught up in his spirit, and he saw this in all these things that he was commanded to write in a vision, just for these last days that we're in and going to experience here in the future. Some of us will experience some of these things, but I don't. There's the timing. See, the revelation isn't written like most books. You see, you just don't know what's going to happen next. Some chapter 6 could happen in in chapter before chapter 3, and vice versa. So you never know how it's going to play out. By these 3 was a third of part of mankind killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. For the power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails were like serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt. And the rest of the men, which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk. Christians won't have to experience this sort of things, but the non-Christians will, because Christians will be sealed in their forehead if we're still here. Neither repented they of their murders, nor their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts. Chapter 9. We'll be doing chapter 10 next. Check out the Revelation playlist in the description area below. Also, subscribe to the channel if you like it. Please give a thumbs up so others around the world can learn. And leave a comment in the comment section if you like. And your prayer request down there so that I can pray for you. Have a great day in the mighty name of Jesus Christ.